Welcome to the channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, here to bring you a collective energy reading for none other than my Clarityempress Collective. I hope everybody is doing well. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section or the chat, and let me know if the reading resonates with you. Hope everybody is doing well. Oh shoot! Let me get my gang up in here. Let me get my gang up in here. It's been a minute, y'all. A day. Let's get the moderator and friends in the building. You know, I gotta let my people know we up in here. So what's good? What's good, collective? Tell me. Talk to me. Yes, I found it. Talk to me, collective. What's good with you? What is good with the hood? Alright. Sorry, I had to do something I forgot I needed to do. Hope I still got time to do with it. We're going to get started any second. If you hear, bear with me. Okay. Anywho. Alright. Let's get it cracking. So, the download I got for the live was, this person stalk, watch, and play games. They just a lot of cunning energy. But you're observing, right? You're not actively doing anything. I feel like you're in your Empress energy and you're observing. You're just watching. They're playing with the ball. They think they're running the game. They think they're smarter than everybody. That's what Spirit said. They think they're smarter than everybody, including you. And you just really letting them show you who they are. All right? And sometimes you got to do that. Phantom X, what's up? Sometimes you just got to let a person show you who they are. And you got to do that uninterrupted. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. No, let them show you who they are and what they want to be. That's the best way, because that way you know what they working with. And I feel like some of y'all, that's what y'all doing. Y'all just watching, observing, allowing things to be what they are so you can make good decisions about the connection. If it's a good fit, if it's a bad fit. You know? Alright, this is we also do live donation readings tonight. The moderator will be here shortly, and when she gets here, she will put the pinned comments in. She'll put the comment in, I'll pin it, and then that tells you what we do here. But thank you for coming to the channel. Alright, Spirit, give me a message for the collective for now. Union, that was in the past. So y'all might have gone around the bush a couple times, because it says reconciliation and love, missing you, true love, embracing and longing. Or maybe they just been holding the torture for you for a while. Alright, tell me more, Spirit. Thanks for coming to the channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section or the chat. Let me know if the reading resonates with you. But again, thank you. Ooh, karma. That's in the current energy. They already getting their karma. So, okay, well, for whatever they did, that y'all couldn't keep that connection going, this person is feeling that on another level. You know, they may not understand why, but they getting it. A lot of them do understand. They could put the connection together, the correlation. It could look like some opposite circumstances, but people know when they're getting paid back by the universe, not by you, but by the universe for the things they've done to good people. They know it. They feel it. It's a certain remorse in the air, like ooh, regret. Dang, I shouldn't have done that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tell me more, spirit. Sister. All right. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, they figure it out. Oh, yeah, they figure it out. Tell me more, spirit. We got, I'm so sorry. Look, in the hidden energy, I'm so sorry. Please, whoever this is, whoever this is, they know what they did. They know what they did, and they know that whatever they chose to do is giving them karma for what they did to you. They are getting paid back for whatever they did to you, and maybe others, depends on how they run it up. But this person knows what they did. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah. Now they feeling lost on this journey. That's in the challenge and the lesson. Now they don't know what to do because they messed that up. The connection that they had with you, or whatever the last cycle that they had with you, they messed that up. Tell me more, spirit. What's the likely outcome? One at a time. Please. Spiritual gifts. Listen, what did I say at the very top of this reading? And then said, and I put it in the, in the title. This person just be trying to temperature check you. That's why they watch you. And they do it in a way that they think that they are, like, they're investigating you, right? And that they've known you so well by just observing you, right? But they don't realize, just like they observing you and the way you move, you can see them and the way they move. Whether you pay attention or not, sometimes things are thrown in your face and you can't help but see it, right? You could have blinders on and could be completely focused on yourself. But spirit is going to splash some cold water in your face every now and then and say, look, I need you to see this so that you don't get it fucked up later. What's up, queen? What's going on, sister? What's up? What's up? So they want you to see it. Not maybe a person, but your spirit guide. Because here you got spiritual gifts, healing, prophecy, discernment, wisdom, knowledge, faith, miracles. And you looking at that person like, do you really, know that I'm spiritual, or that I have clairvoyance or clairsentience? Because some people not even spiritual, like on a intentional way. They just have a knowing, right? Or a hearing. They may have a gift, but they don't recognize their gifts for anything other than, it's always been like that. I've always had that ability. I don't know where that comes from, or my grandmama was like that, or my cousin was like that. We the only ones in the family like that, right? You got a spiritual gift, but spirit will let you know shit whether you want to. Male or female, don't matter. A gift is a gift, right? All right, bottom of the deck. Hidden pregnancy. This person got secrets. They might even have somebody pregnant, but they're secretive. They hiding stuff. And I think that this was the problem. Overall energy is that this person felt like they can conceal things from you, but you wouldn't know anything about them. They thought they were mysterious. They thought they were private and guarded and silent or whatever. But they didn't realize who you were. It always makes me laugh, to myself, chuckle, when I see cunning tricksters attempt to trick a spiritual person as if she don't know what they're doing. Or he. Sorry, I'm saying she like it's me. But in general, Like they try to trick somebody whose intuition is on point, somebody who trusts their gift, whether they know how to use it, wield it, maintain it, whatever. If you learn everything you learn about your gift starts with trusting that you have one. Once they trust that they have one, all the rest just flows. Everything starts to show up. You start to see it. You start to recognize. You start to be like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Hold on. My gut tells me, my intuition is screaming right now that you're lying or you're hiding something. You know, sometimes people think that they hide things. Oh, I'm not lying to you. I just didn't tell you. Right. You know, that's lying by deception. I mean, how they call it? By omission. Right? You don't tell me the most important things that will help me make clear decisions because you're hiding something. Well, somebody is trying to hide something from you. Excuse me. I meant to bring some water up here. Somebody's trying to hide something from you, and it's futile. Like, what's the point of that? But they sorry because whatever they did to you is causing them some discomfort in their life. They're paying some consequences, or they have accountability to take, and now they sorry because they don't want those problems. And this person is now lost on the journey because they ain't got you. They fumbled this union. Okay, ain't no reconciliation. Y'all not in love, and it was true love, but they didn't embrace it. So now they long for it. Now they miss you. And now you silent because you done. You know what I'm saying? Your spiritual gifts reign supreme. You paying attention. And you know what's crazy? So many people out there like that, where they seem to think that they could run a con job on you, that they could talk circles around your head. And normally that happens when you don't react. They just feel like, well, they ain't getting mad, so I guess I'll just keep running this game, or they not reacting, so you know they must be believing what I'm saying. Meanwhile, your face is like Erica Alexander's face. I think that's her last name. I mean, yeah, I think that's her last name. Like, are you really, like, you talking to me? Me? Y'all, all I can say thus far in this reading is pay attention to your spiritual gifts. Don't let them go. Don't lose them. Don't lose sight of them. Don't push them away. Then, you know, your spiritual gifts can uh, save your life. And they probably, if you recognize that you have them, they probably already did. You know, minus a couple liars that come along and that are real charmers, eventually that wears off and your gifts shine through. You know what I'm saying? Some people can lie to you, but so much. Maybe the first time you pick up on it. Sometimes you have I don't know what that is about adulthood, where people will give people the benefit of the doubt, but they know the truth all along, but they give them the benefit of the doubt. And sometimes that benefit of the doubt runs out. It will run out. And what I'm seeing here is that somebody is not fooling you as much as they think they are. Even their sorry, even that I'm so sorry, forgive me, may not be landing with 99% of y'all, because you already know what type of time this person is on. And you know this person is lost on the journey. I pulled cards earlier today, and Spirit told me that everybody is watching this person. What card did I pull for that? Page of Wands. They're watching, observing, and talking, like flying monkey energy. And I said, well, Spirit, what they talking about? They talking about why this person made a bad choice and didn't choose you over whatever they got going on. And so I said, well, where's this going? And I think I got, damn, what was that? 4 coins. Yeah, you holding back. Overall energy was 4 cups, so they're discontent with their life. But this person is trying to maintain Hyper independent. Spirit said they're trying to be hyper independent. So as much as this person wants forgiveness, and they want, it's not that Spirit said it's not that they want union with you, meaning y'all to be together. They want access to you as a form of control. So this person would apologize for that if they can, crack that door open. The problem is they're still lost on this journey. They're not craving what you craved at one point in time. They don't want what you want. They want what they want the way they want it. That's what Spirit said. And Spirit said it's not. I don't know if they got mentors and good people in their life and good family. I don't know, but everybody is watching this person that knows about you and is like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Wow. Tell me about this union in the past, energy, Spirit. Hidden secrets. This person stay hiding shit. Maybe they hid a third party, or they got some other kind of vices that they are not telling you about. But remember, I said this person wants to be a lone wolf. And what they really want is access to you. And what do we see here? A lone wolf. But this is a lone wolf with hidden secrets. Spirit said also, with them showing what looks like the moon, it's like they have bigger feelings than they ever wanted to admit. That may be their biggest secret. This person didn't want you to be able to hurt them. So this is the type of person that walk away before you walk away from them, right? They want to be the lone wolf. They want to be Mr. or Mrs. Independent. They don't want to rely on nobody because God forbid somebody hurt them, right? And with true love here, what they're saying is you're the one that could do it. That they know they ain't nobody else could do it like you. Hurt them. Now, the thing is, you may have already tried to love them. And that they couldn't even accept because it feel like it could be pain on the other end of that. But that has a lot to do with their upbringing. That a person could even come to that conclusion. Right? They had to be hurt before to feel that kind of way. Tell me about the karma they receiving. Why they receiving karma, or what is it like? Oh. So this person sees you as inspiring, vibrant, influential, and empowered, right? That is part of their karma, is to watch you glow up. Watch people love on you. Watch you thrive, glow, get money. You know what I'm saying? Have attention. Maybe even other close admirers. But this person's karma is to watch you thrive while they're not with you. That doesn't mean they're not doing okay. Some are. Some are. But for the most part, they get to see you thrive without them. You're not crushed because this person is not in your life. You're not crushed because they didn't choose you. You're just not crushed. You're actually glowing in a healthy way. And it's not that projection bullshit. You're not faking it. And this person knows the difference. That's why they watching quietly, stalking quietly, admiring from a distance. And some of them, they waft between admiring and the evil eye. Why? Because they mad. They not enjoying that life with you. Whatever that life is that you got going on. Tell me more, Spirit. So their karma is to watch you and to suffer, to not be with you. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, they so sorry because they burnt bridges with you. They set them bridges on fire. Y'all may have a permanent ending, and this person is like, damn it, I'm sorry. But sorry ain't gonna cut it. And that's what happens. When you burn a bridge with somebody, you don't respect them, or you don't show them respect, which is the same thing. And they gotta cut you off because they can't do it with you no more. You have officially burnt the bridge. And ain't no amount of sorry gonna fix that. Ain't no amount of sorry can't fix that. So this person is really feeling it because you're making them pay without trying to make them pay. You living your life, Spirit said is enough. I don't know if this person felt that you were gonna be crushed and downtrodden and sad and moping and looking disheveled and miserable. I don't know. They thought the worst of you is what I'm getting. For them to feel like you living your life as karma, they thought that you would never make it. You weren't gonna get past. You weren't gonna smile no more. Long as you ain't with them, they had no idea what you had inside. All right, tell me about Lost on This Way, Spirit. What's that about? Yeah, because you said return back to sender till you do right by me, everything. But you know what? I've seen this card a lot. But the first thing I heard was you told this person, if you have a choice between me and anything else, anyone else, choose them or that. Don't choose me. So basically, return back to center. They lost on this journey because whatever they chose, they fucking miserable about it. Right? And you sent them back on their way. Like, go back over there and go do what you was doing. And leave me the fuck alone. Oh, wow. I'm seeing comments I didn't see. I hate when it does that. Oh. Ooh, Coleman. Mm-hmm. So, you sent this person back on their way. It is, and they don't really need to do anything by you, to be honest with you. A lot of them don't. Because the bridge already been burnt. So ain't nothing for them to do, really. That's why they stalk, they watch, they check the temperature. They think they slick, but they're not. They want to apologize, but that shit is hollow as fuck, right? And you return them to sender, meaning back, because you didn't open up no more space for this person, right? Wherever reunion, this union card is given. Um, y'all had more than one opportunity for connection. And what is given is that they burnt the last bridge. Like they they cast the last straw. You know what I'm saying? Like they broke the camel's back. Whatever they did or didn't do or should have did or shouldn't, whatever, it's over. Right? I don't think you are a pick me. I feel like this is given secure attachment style with you. And you're just like, no, 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 I'm good. I'm over here thriving. I'm influential, doing my thing. You go do you, boo. You know what I'm saying? Go do you, boo. Tell me about these spiritual gifts and likely outcome, Spirit. Damn, karma again. This one, two, three cards of karma. This person, everything they eating right now on some negative shit is because of what they did to you. Or whatever they throw at you. This person could be throwing magic at you now, and that shit come right back to hit them, and they don't understand what's going on. It's like water off a duck's back when it comes to you. They're not able to get with you, so to speak. They're not able to impact you or fuck with you the way they might want to. I don't know why I'm cursing so much tonight. So there's a reason for that, because normally I mean, I curse, but I feel real potty mouth right now. So y'all just go with it because it resonates with somebody. Take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. And if you're offended by it, don't watch. It's okay. But it says, boomerang karma suggests that the energy we send out, good or bad, quickly returns to us, emphasizing the importance of emitting positive vibes. This person been putting out some bad shit and been getting worse shit. Whatever they putting out, they get is worse than what they getting more and worse. So let's just say, I gotta think of my scenario, right? So this person stole something from you, and maybe it was just something like, they took your hoodie, and your favorite hoodie. They knew you wanted to wear that the next day or some shit. But this is on some nan and the boo boo. I got your hoodie, so now you got to come talk to me type shit, right? And then they get to see somebody bless you with a new hoodie. And the hoodie that they got ate up by rats or stolen by, I don't know, taunted by somebody else. Whatever. They ain't got the hoodie no more. And mind you, somebody gave you 2 or 3 just because, wow, that I'm sorry that happened to you. And then somebody gave you whatever. It just hurt their feelings that they thought they was getting a one up. And I feel like that's just the light way. If this person took something from you, a whole lot more got taken from them. A whole lot more. Bottom of the deck. Yep, they toxic. Wow. And it's draining to be with somebody like this. Like, I don't feel like you with them, right? But it's draining the thought of somebody like this who maybe tit for tat, learned a lot of manipulative ways. They're destructive in their own life. They're very controlling, but I told y'all from the very beginning, this person wants to be a lone wolf and hide secrets from you. But at the same time, they want access because they want to control you. And they don't realize how destructive, how suffocating they can be. All the watching and the stalking, you can feel that energetically. And when you feel it, it's like, it's annoying as fuck. It really is. Because you really can't do anything about it to a certain degree. You could block them all you want. They still gonna create new things, new ways to watch you. You know what I'm saying? Come up with new shit all the fucking time. Um, you can't stop this. So all you can do is live your life. Spirit said, just focus on you. You can't stop it. But know that this, all the things that they're doing to you, they are getting that back 10 times, 100 times, more than you can imagine, right? Because, well, we got karma and we got return back to sender and then boomerang karma. Like, just as quick as they think some shit negative to you, they get something. They get hit with something. Something come back and bite their ass so quick they don't know what the fuck to do. They're like, where the hell that come from? Yeah, it came from that thought you was thinking. It came from that thing that you did. It came from that jealousy that you got. It came from that miserable shit. This is somebody you may not fully got to the union. Or there may have been a promise, potential, that bullshit. And then this person is over there fucked up right now. Wherever they are, whatever they doing, they shit fucked up. Okay? Spirit said that shit falling apart. That shit biting them in the ass every time you turn around. Somebody fucking with them. They feel like the victim, but really it's the way they think that's fucking them up. Is what they're attracting because of the way they think and the shit that they do. Look at my comments. Hold on. What's up, Bite? You know what I'm saying? There's no relief for nobody that's like this. You think dark thoughts, you gonna get darkness. Look, lost on this journey. You think dark thoughts, you end up in the dark. Seeking a light. But see what this is giving that end of the tunnel? You see that light? It feel like a long way to go. And it's gonna feel like that because this person is in some dark shit. They have some dark shit, and your spiritual gifts shine through. Spirit works with you, talks with you, moves with you. You know what I mean? Like, you can't hide it. You can't negate it. But sometimes people like this, they feel like they know everything, and like I said, that you might not be a spiritual person, meaning so much as practicing any particular spirituality, or you're open to spirituality. You just may have a gift. They also might have gifts, right? And may not be that spiritual. But them spiritual gifts without some direction, without some guidance, will fuck somebody up. I was watching something today. It was a year ago. Sometime in 2024, where the girl was talking about Diddy and that tattoo on his back, that Zerly Dante, right? So she's a Haitian lady, so she was talking about what that deity stands for. But she went into something important. And I feel like I need to share like on that too, because you know, a lot of people want what they perceive as this power to make them grander than what they feel like they are, right? So, when you're insecure, you want some level of power, and people will gravitate to spiritual concepts that will make them stronger. And we do know that Diddy had a lot of insecure, or has a lot of insecurities. So it ain't no surprise that he would do something like that now. It is catching up with him big time, because I think a year or the next year, I don't know what part of time, if it's 12 months or not, but after he put that tat on his back, the next year I believe that's when Kim Porter died. My timeline could be off, don't charge me with that, but it's somewhere in that realm, right? And that particular tat was supposed to be of her likeness, even though she was representing this deity. Well, this deity is about protecting women and children, but as we all know, he don't care about women and children. Oh, and gay people too. Now, she could be a very benevolent spirit and support you and give you wealth and all kinds of things they said. But if you touch her people, women and children specifically, and then also LGBTQ, you F with them and she gonna make you pay. And she riding his back literally. Why he would even do that knowing who he is, I don't understand. But he wanted to play warlock. That insecure person wanted to play warlock. And now everything he's getting is returned back to sender. And now he getting boomerang karma, meaning where's he thought he was Teflon Don, nothing was gonna stick to him. He was next to God. Nobody could do this, nobody could do that. Boom, boom, boom. Boomerang after boomerang after boomerang. His shit keep coming back. Keep coming back. He done burned mad bridges. He getting karma, 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 karma. And people think, oh, when they looking at celebrities, they thinking, oh man, that's fucked up. No, that could be you. That could be you. When you play these type of games, when you just want to dabble in some spirituality, right? And you don't know the protocol, and you don't know the rules, and you don't feel like you need to follow the rules, and you run and you move by your ego, you play them games. You walk around with them sigils and them symbols on you, and you don't know what they mean. And you see what end up riding your back and chasing your ass. And then not knowing who is protected or how they are protected in these spiritual streets. And you think you better than them. You walk around with a God complex or whatever that is, that you just think you smarter than people. You play with that shit and see how your ancestors start handling your ass too. Whooping your ass. I don't even know why people do it, but that ego is a strong addiction, right? To walk around with your chest out, acting like you better than every fucking thing else. Then you get a little mad. Now you want to go dabble in some shit you ain't got no business touching, cause you ain't ordained in that. You ain't been consecrated in that. And then you want to go invoke some stuff and then wonder why your life is all ripped up into shreds over trying to mess with somebody. Whoever this is, they tried something with you, and your spirit guys flip that shit back on them. If you're in their presence though and stuff is happening to you, it's because you're in the way. You in the way. But if somebody did this to you, they eating all the shit that they did to you. It's like it's coming back. I wouldn't doubt this person is nauseous and sick half the time, or they just going through shit, like just going through shit. And it ain't letting up. Spirit's not letting up. This is like somebody that if you saw a fight, right, and two people are fighting rather, and then somebody got to go grab them and pull them off of them because they just pummeling the person can't even strike back no more. That's what this is. This is how spirit will get on a person that's ego is just ridiculous and the disrespect is crazy, and then they want to dabble in something that they feel entitled to, and they don't know the rules. It's not something to play with. I don't know why people think that they are better than people. You're supposed to just concern yourself with yourself. And I'm getting here with somebody, and I feel like this person don't learn. Like they ain't changed, they won't change their MO at all. They just that toxic, and they like to hide shit, but they won't change what and who they are. This is why they getting karma here in the present energy. That's why they lost on this journey, and Spirit said they're gonna get more karma quick. Cause now the veil is so thin, it's in many places, in many situations, the veil is non-existent, right? The veil don't even exist for certain people anymore. Why? Because you see right through that shit. And so do your spirit guides, and so do your ancestors, right? And they see this motherfucker coming for you. They circling you, they watching, they stalking, they paying attention. They waiting for their opportunity, their chance to come in and do some shit to you after they feel, or say something they feel like that's gonna bleed your heart or whatever to get this, so they can get this sorry off. Please forgive me, right? But you gonna Queen of Swords this person. You know, many of y'all are not gonna be able to take this person back into your life because you will know that they haven't changed. You will know. You're not gonna be surprised by the charm. It's not gonna hit like that. You will see them for exactly who and what they are. It's probably gonna be worse than what you imagine. And then you're gonna know that you were justified to allow those bridges to burn. hmm Because this person mistreats others. So you sent them back to where they belong. Every time, like she said, everything you think about is gonna crumble. Every time they think of you, shit crumble. My favorite Biggie Small line. I don't even know the song is, and I just remember may my name taste like ass when you speak it. This person say your name and it just it's a bad taste in their mouth, but they don't want it to be, and they don't know why that is. They don't know why when they evoke any energy towards you, that shit slap them back. It hurts them, literally. This person cry for you because they can't fuck with you. It ain't getting them nowhere. It's not, it's not landing. It's not. It's just not. This person may be stuck on you in some kind of way. But it's a mental stuck because it's not physical, right? It's like they want to be Velcro to your soul. They want to be Velcro to your soul, but they don't know how to be different. So they're not. You're not allowing this person to stick on to you. No matter how much they want you bad and think about your heart and all that, there's nothing for you to connect with this because they're still getting served their karma, which is instant. And the fact that they're still getting served karma, it shows you that they're not changing. They're not growing. You know, people like that do shit to people and then be lost about it. Meaning like they just throwing shit up to see if it'll stick with you. Just fucking with you. They don't. It's like they connect the dots, but they don't. And that's part of the delusion of having like a God complex, to feel like you could come in somebody's life, disrupt their life in some kind of way, and then you gonna escape, scot-free, like ain't nothing gonna happen. Your spirit guide say, I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. Alright, so let's get some, what is this? Light seers on this. If there's any takers for readings, let me know. I think I'm going to slow down for the year. We got four wands in reverse. Yeah. There's no longer a happy home with this person. Or y'all had a breakup or something. I'm about to slow down for rest. I feel like it's just time to just chill. I don't know what I gonna be back on. I just feel like I got a lot going on, a lot of good things going on that's gonna need my attention for a bit. So I'm gonna be here, but I ain't guaranteeing y'all nothing no more. I can't do it. I got shit to do. Good things to do. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, this person's very immature. Hateful, jealous, spiteful, miserable. This is like one of the men that you just, when you gonna grow up? When you gonna act like a man? I don't know. What's it gonna take? I don't know. But this person they lack wisdom. They lack guidance. They lack discipline in their life. This is a reckless person. This is a very highly disrespectful individual. Like somebody who talks shit. They talk shit. They can't back up anything they talk, but they like to run their mouth. This person like to run their mouth. They like to be disrespectful. They also, Spirit said, they like to be spiteful too. So you gotta be careful with this person. Keep them out your energy, because this is, I'm getting a lot of spite, but it come with this karmic energy, right? They think they know everything. Tell me more about I'm so sorry and this burnt bridge. Yeah. Ace of Cups in reverse. They crying over that bridge. So however they tried to hurt you is how they got hurt, and then some. But Spirit said really the hurt is that you're not accepting the offers from them. You purged them from your energy. And like what I'm getting is that they would have been more content with being able to discard you than allow you to discard them. There's that little bit of control that they just maybe not a little bit, a lot. They can't really grasp that back. You allowed the bridge to be burnt based on what they did, and you're not stupid. So not being able to say I'm sorry and that be enough, because this person is given lazy, especially with loss on this journey, confused. They don't know how to make it right. And they also have a third party return back to sender, because you sent them back to whatever that was. Whether you did it direct or indirect, you basically let them know, don't choose me. You, choose what you want to do. Don't choose me. Tell me more, Spirit. Yes. Okay, so you send them back to their family. So if they are married and they were trying to holler at you, you send them back to their marriage. If they aren't married and they have a family, let's just say the family legacy ain't right and that's not something you want in your life, you send them back to them people. Maybe they influence them. One of the things to impact somebody, if you see somebody suffering or neglected or in trouble and stuff like that, is to impact the influencers, right? But if the influencer's impact is negative and strong and undeterred by your presence, you're not going to infiltrate that. So if you're an empath and you thought you could, know that you can't. Don't even bother. Put too much energy and stress into that, and you move on. Move around. There's water up here, I think. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more. Yeah. So this person's the liar. Now, this person thinks that they can just kind of bogart, fight their way back into your life and not be telling the truth. This is the type of person that give you crocodile tears. If they say they sorry and they start crying, you ain't gonna see no real tears. It's not gonna come. It's gonna be a lot of theatrics though. It's gonna be like, I don't know what I'm going on. It's gonna be a lot of just, they need to go get an Oscar or something. You know what I'm saying? They need to go, I don't know, like go audition for a stage play, some shit. But this person gonna come at you with the waterworks, but they ain't gonna be no tears. Shit, they might even have a little dropper to try to help them get some shit started. What's the bottom of the deck, Spirit? Oh yeah, they want you bad. They miss that loving you used to give, and now you like, see our hands up. I'm not gonna be able to help you. It's above me now. It's above me now. But yeah, they come in with the waterworks, the fake tears, the manipulation. They trying to get back what they had with you, which is that true love, that unconditional love. Like, I don't feel like this person had to do anything for you to love them, but they're still very toxic, and that's not something you can accept in your life. Like, you have standards. You know what I'm saying? Um, But yeah, I feel like this person would be willing to do a love spell on you if that would help. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like they might dabble in stuff that ain't got no business dabbling in, but they don't know it. There's a lot of people online, and me and my sister look at that together, but there are people online who will tell you, I'm a teacher. These supposed to be closed door secrets, or they'll teach you that you don't need to be ordained, uh, consecrated in that tradition to have those powers. And the thing is, there are a lot of systems out there, and they may have similar powers, but everything does not operate in the same exact fashion. And for people to go out thinking that they could just tell people, oh, you don't need to know all of that. You don't need to do this. All you gotta do is do this. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I'm gonna say only one girl because I know of the other one, but this girl's ego is so big. And all she talk about is how this other girl stalking her. Then she talk about what you can do, what you can't do in the traditions or not in the tradition. I don't be known. First of all, there's a lot of people that can't understand what she's saying. There's a lot of people that can't understand what she's saying, meaning they don't know the fundamental basics to pick apart what she might be saying, if it's true or not. They don't know. And so it's coming off as misinformation. It's dangerous. Very dangerous. I remember this Caucasian girl called on a Papa Legba and she ended up dead. And I'm not accusing Papa Legba of doing anything, but I feel like she may not know what she had called on. Cause she didn't know what to do. I don't know who gave her guidance. They might have told her what they told her, if anybody said anything to her, so she could move along. I feel the need to tell y'all that because people will know that you're a spiritual or you're a gifted person, and they want to one up you. They want you to think that, they're better, or they want to feel like they're better than you. They may not have gifts. Like I said there earlier, they could have it, or they might not. They want to conjure up some gifts, but don't know what they doing. It's like people read tarot and have no guidance in that and think, I know exactly what I'm looking at. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. I know when I started this journey, I observed, I watched, I learned from a lot of different readers what resonated with me, what didn't resonate with me. I bought books. I read the books that come with my cards because each one has a different nuance based on the author, the creator of the cards, no matter what the card is, right? Queen of Cups don't look like this in every deck. This is not traditional Queen of Cups. Every card has its own energy, own depiction, own symbology, all of that, right? People be thinking they smart, and they not. They rush through life. These people that pick up a little skill And you know how they say jack of all trades, master of none? And they leave it at that. That's what this person do. They leave it at that. I believe that that saying is a lot longer, right? But um it means it has a deeper meaning and the full context of it. But that short one still matters. A jack of all trades and master of none. People be thinking they doing something, but they do very little. They don't know. And this is what bring me back to Diddy and that tap, because I joke around when I say he a warlock. He ain't no warlock. He's a fool, and he's a demon, and he has a god complex, and he's mad insecure and dangerous as fuck because of his insecurities. And he, we all know by now, his mama messed him up bad, overexposing him. He got mad secrets, right? And I heard somebody say, matter of fact, I think it was that same lady. Thank you, babe. She was saying, death is not it for everybody. Meaning, sometimes death is. Oh my God, Mark, take her with you, and please shut the door or push the door. I don't know what the hell you're playing around. Death ain't it for everybody, right? Sometimes death is the coward's way out or the easy way. Sometimes embarrassment is the thing that just does it for somebody. Sometimes it's loss, meaning all the things that they validate themselves with, right? Sometimes it's that. That's what get people. It could be losing your freedom. Death is not the biggest punishment. And people seem to think, well, they might be risk takers. They're toxic as fuck, that's for sure. And they feel like, well, if I die, that's it. And they think that's it. No, God could, the spirits, not just God, the spirits can make you pay for shit with your eyes open. You still on this planet, playing with people's emotions, playing them some kind of way, and you think you're not gonna get touched. Mm-mm. Ooh, I needed that. Yeah, so I drank that too fast. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, some icy water gave me a quick stomach cramp. So you gotta take this how it resonate, y'all. I mean, everybody ain't out there fooling around, but you know who is. You could feel it even if you don't see it. People dabbling and playing around. I remember I bought this book. I ain't gonna say the name of it because I don't want nobody going down no rabbit hole. But I had bought this book and it had a lot of sigils in it. And I thought it was interesting, and it was like some for wealth, some for this, some for that. But then I started unpacking it a little bit more, and I saw the author was a Satanist. And I said, huh. And then they were the original Satanists. I said, oh. And then trading stories with a couple friends, and then they were saying how somebody made one of them sigils, and something looked like it kept following them. They didn't know how to get the shit off of them. I think they destroyed the sigil, but that book was all about the sigils, but it was also filled with rituals. I put that shit down. I ain't found it since. To be honest with you. I know I still own it, but it was almost like my spirit guide said, yeah, put that down, baby. This ain't for you. I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. I knew, I'm like, just because it's in a book don't mean I need to fool with it. Okay? I don't want nothing chasing me. I don't want nothing coming from me for payment. Because anytime you into that stuff, and you don't know what you're doing, or you're at the wrong house or person or whatever, your debt come due. And Diddy's debt, I just have to use him as an example. His debt is coming due. right? He got another court date, January 26th to be exact. He got to appear in court. Not to mention, with 50 putting all that stuff out, now his lawyers pissed at him. Now I'm sure they're gonna take that money and take the job or whatever if they still on hire. But imagine burning bridges with somebody and then turn around saying, "Can you help me? Can you help me again? Can you help me again?" And then you have done nothing to fix the relationship, nothing to repair it, nothing, nothing. You just, oh, I'm sorry. Can you help me again? What? Your debt come due. You run up a tab with somebody and you gonna have to pay in that particular situation. Now in this situation, if it's a Queen of Cups, she's just not, she's just, hey, it's above her now. She got, it's no debt due. It's just what it is. Just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You owe her nothing. You owe the Queen of Cups nothing. Just go do your life. Go live your life. You better off, especially if you still in that toxic energy type shit. If they still in that toxic energy, they just better off going to live their life no matter what it is. Just go do you. Go be hyper independent. Go be controlling with somebody else. But holding on to her energy ain't gonna get nobody nowhere. Alright, tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, this person wants another chance, though. Judgment. They want another chance. The Queen of Cups already called judgment on this person. Like, they have done so much. And they still willing to do more. I don't see how they going to get this other chance. I don't see it. I see they want it, though. But that don't mean they going to get it. I don't see it. Tell me about this family. What happened to the family? Why they like that, Spirit? Yeah, the family caused this person to be hyper independent. It's 9 of coins, 9 of pentacles, right? It's the way this person was raised, Spirit said, that made them feel like they can't trust anybody, that, love is unsafe, that they must maintain their own, right? This person is very ambitious financially. They want what they want, but also they're lost. So it's a bit of mix. It's kind of like they can start, but they get impotent in the middle of whatever they're about to do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean, physically, but it could be physically too. This person just doesn't have the finishing ability, if that makes sense. They can start a lot, but they don't know how to finish. They may have been isolated when it comes to family too. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups in reverse, Spirit. I just heard I can't go for that. No can do. Alright, so we got 5 of Cups and 2 of Wands. This person is miserable and regretful. They know where they want to be now. Like, they kind of made up their mind. They may have been at a crossroads before, but this person understands where they went wrong, why they have the regret, and what they're regretting, right? So they burnt the bridge, can't really get that sorry out. You done purged them, right? They cry over this situation. They're regretful, miserable, and now, it's like, I know what I want now. So it seems like you leaving this person alone, moving on, making a life for yourself, becoming an influencer of something, because influencers here, it feels like karma for them because they are not with you influencing things, right? Y'all could have got money together, y'all could have been happy together, all kind of stuff, but they're not able to share that with you. Tell me more, Spirit. And it's because this person was immature with the Emperor in reverse. This person lacked Discipline, like I said, impotent. Cunning, sly, fake, very fake. Wears a mask. May even be people pleasing, but more like for validation. Like this is the type of person that just want to look good and get talked about. In that way, right? But they don't realize they can't control the narrative about the people that see them and how people see them. They don't. This is somebody who doesn't have, who lacks the wisdom to understand that. Tell me more. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. This person likes to waste time. Their spirit said they're heavily invested in you, but they waste time. They just wait around for something to happen. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah, and they feel defeated. By not having you, it feels like a major loss. That, you know, like I said, this is an ambitious person, but now this ambitious person feels actually defeated. Like they don't feel like, they don't understand, how can I win? How could I lose like this? Why don't I have the collective? Why won't the collective give me another chance? They don't understand what's the problem. Why not? It's because they keep fighting a losing battle. They lie. They're not honest with you. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They want to be this lone wolf, but that's how they were raised to be. So they was raised with a pack, but then ostracized. It's like having a runt. The runt of the group gets picked on, you know what I'm saying? And then they grow up and they not necessarily a runt no more, but they don't have the respect no more than a runt. Kind of like that if you could put it into animal terms. And so, and some of their family might be animals. Like real live assholes. And they treated this person really bad. And it messed them up. For you and for themselves and shit. Bottom of the deck. Yep. And you knew it. You picked it out. You saw what they were. High priestess. And now you're in that. I'm not saying nothing else. I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm watching you play. Play with the ball. Run with the ball. Go with the ball. You do whatever you want to do. You play by yourself. You're not passing this ball. You're not. This ain't no tennis match. No volleyball match. You're not going back and forth. If you did, you're not. If you did, you're not. This person go run with that ball and turn around and ain't nobody running to get it from them. It is what it is. They can kick it down the field. They got to go get it. Because you're not playing that game with them. Well, they sorry. Maybe at this point all they can say is I'm sorry to you. Maybe that's the answer. I don't know. You gotta take it out of resonance, but maybe sorry is about all they can do. And you probably can accept that and, keep it pushing. But basically what I see here is that just how it's laid out, they have not given you any reason to see them differently. The high priestess and the queen of cups are extremely, extremely intuitive, and they naturally have gifts, and they are healing, and they have wisdom, and they can come with miracles, right? I feel like the two combined make the Empress, really. you know but then, the Empress is the embodiment of all the queens, the energy that they embody. And so if you see a high priestess and a queen of cups, you know that this person, you collective, have a soft side. But then you also do have that queen of swords and that queen of wands. They don't play. They don't get their feelings wrapped up. That, man, the queen of wands, if their feelings get wrapped up, you're gonna see that anger, you're gonna see that wrath. But the queen of swords is just gonna cut you off and be done. Like, cut you off at the head. Just done. We done. We not, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? She done been through something. She has discernment. She don't crack under pressure because she has a strong sense of knowing. She has a strong attachment style, secure in who she is, right? She done seen liars before. She done seen cheaters before. She done seen people be disrespectful before. She seen it all. She already know. That's the divorcee. She ain't got no problem cutting a bitch off. Period. So with that being said, I don't know what happened to my numbers just now. Anyway, with that being said, I don't really see an answer, y'all. Your person, if they watching and stalking and they come up with an answer, ooh-wee, God bless them, but I don't see it. All right, tell me more. Give me some on the Akasha record for this, and then I'm gone. Gone for the night. Ooh, look. You are wasting your precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. Time to turn your attention to things more aligned with your soul's purpose. Walk away. Let them go. It's time, y'all. And I feel like that's what y'all did already, because that's in the past energy. You just let it go. You know what I'm saying? You walked away and you start focusing on what makes you feel better or feel good about your life, that you don't even need to feel bad about them. You just walked away. You know what I'm saying? You let that bridge burn behind you, and that's that. Tell me more, Spirit. Enabling. It says there is someone you're helping, or are you? In reality, you may be enabling them to continue in negative patterns and never take full responsibility for themselves. Step back and let things play out. You step back. You showed them better than you could tell them. By stepping back, by walking away, by you moving on. That was enough. Tell me more, Spirit. You can show people better than you can tell them, because people don't believe the words that come out your mouth. Why? Because they lie to themselves too. So they already know what a lie tastes like. Patience. What's this say? You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do that, but you're strong. And there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. So if there was any of you currently or in the past reluctant to move on from this person, Spirit is saying just that patience. All you got, just have patience with yourself. Don't be running back to, there's nothing to run back to. And if you keep walking, right, and working on yourself and aligning yourself up with things that matter to you most, help you thrive, survive, and live well. Spirit said patience, because I'm going to give you what you need. You know what I'm saying? Tell me more, Spirit. Whoa. Stand your ground. There is something you want to fight for, yet you are choosing to hide instead. Create a boundary and speak up for what you believe in. I feel like a lot of y'all already told this person, it is what it is. I done said all this X, Y, and Z. However many times, I'm done talking. And so I'm just going to stand my ground over here. Mind my business. No, I feel like you don't even have the conversation no more. You just threw the boundary up and just kept it moving. I feel like you've already, like I said, challenged the lesson. You said what you need to say. Now there ain't nothing else to say. Now it's nothing. Tell me more. There's a video I watched where the guy said, well, he pretends to be a lady and a guy, but he said, yeah, it's $1,000 unblocking fee. That way I, if you waste my time, I at least have something, and it's non-refundable. And, it's a deposit on my time. You want another chance? And then he slipped back in the man role. He's like, what? I'm not about to do that. Click. You're blocked. 0% chance we're doing that. You are blocked, right? So some people don't understand there might be an unblocking free for you to even, acknowledge them, let alone talk. Tell me more, Spirit. And, that counterpart may be like, nah, I ain't doing that. Okay. Goodbye. Step back. All of this is leave them the fuck alone. You are being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you are too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. Ooh, spirit ain't telling you walk away, walk away, walk away, walk away, walk away. Step back. Stop trying to move forward with this, whatever the fuck it is. Just let it the fuck go. Trust your intuition, your gut. Put your boundaries up to protect you. At the beginning of the day, at the end of the day, bottom of the day. Shame. And it's shame that run this person. It said you've carried this burden for too long. It's time to release the guilt you've placed on yourself and start a new chapter in your life. Set a new goal and begin taking action toward happiness. This person is the one carrying the shame. They carrying shame. Shame is keeping them from you. Shame has got them lost. Shame has got them apologizing for some bullshit. Shame has got them being a lone wolf, hiding their feelings and emotions from you. Shame has got them acting like you don't have your spiritual gifts and that they could be manipulative. Shame got them in this ego projecting dark ass energy. Shame got them trying evil eye, whatever they can to impact you. It ain't fucking working. Your spirit guides is strong. You are strong. You are standing in your power. It's not going to work. It's not. You know who your person is. You know what I'm saying? Just like we all do. We know who our people are that want more from us than they're willing to give. And they get to the point where that taking get real disrespectful. Or the lion gets real disrespectful. Whatever it is, it's got so point to the point where instead of looking at them and just, like sometimes you observe people, right? And you just let them hang themselves. But sometimes you get to a point where you don't even have nothing to say about it. I feel like that's where the bridge got burnt. When you had that straw that broke the candle, you don't even have nothing to say about it. It's what it is. Like, oh. So you get down like that. Mental notes. You just take mental notes. So that way, when they come back with the, can I have another chance, right? When they start talking about, just one more time, you don't forget the times when they played with you. You don't forget the times when they lied or disrespected you. You don't forget that shit at all. No, spirit won't let you. Like I told y'all in the beginning, spirit will put that shit in your face. Make sure you are quite aware. Remember that motherfucker did? Remember when that motherfucker said, okay. Remember them days? Remember them days you was hurt by what they said because you were disappointed? Remember them days? You don't remember when you was disappointed? Okay, let me show you. Let me show you how they disappoint you. Let me show you how they play manipulative games. Let me show you how they throw shit in your face trying to get a reaction from you. Let me show you. Let me show you. And you don't have to look for it. You don't have to look for it. It'll come to your lap. And then Spirit says, when you obey Spirit, right? When you listen, and Spirit be like, leave that motherfucker alone, and you actually leave that motherfucker alone, all of a sudden, not only does your life get so much better, Spirit show you that boomerang karma that they experience. Spirit has a funny way of giving you tangible knowledge of the low down dirty on somebody that did you dirty. I mean, at least for me, that's how it happens. Like, I get the low down dirty. I don't have to ask. I don't even have to ask. That's all I'm going to say. And I don't mean in my dreams. I don't mean in a hunch. I don't even mean in the cards. Definitely like a person, a whole person or a whole scene will open up in front of me for me to know what I see before my eyes is true, is tangible. I could touch it, I could see it, feel it, whatever. I don't have to guess. I don't have to say, what does that dream mean? And how many numbers How many spiritual numbers is Spirit going to show me? Now, I still get those too. But Spirit will make it so there is undeniable what you've experienced with that person. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell. That way you're notified anytime I come on. You don't miss it. Oh, I don't see nobody showing up for a donation reading. So we're going to wrap this up. But yeah, shame is the problem. They're ashamed. Spirit said they're ashamed of what they did to you. They're ashamed of what they're hiding. They're ashamed. And you know, the crazy part about shame is a lot of times people are ashamed of stuff. As long as it ain't like they was doing Diddy stuff. As long as they ain't going around murdering Tupac and Biggie and everybody else they could try to murder. I'm just saying. Sometimes the shame don't be as bad as people think, but it will collectively ruin a relationship. All because somebody was not straightforward and honest. My friend just told me a story about that, a personal story about that. I'm not even going to get into, but it was the significant other was ashamed of something they did. And instead of telling them, they let them find out. And she found out by somebody's mistake now, and it wasn't intentional. And it just made the whole situation worse. Like 10 times worse. So his coming back, the significant other coming back from that is going to be not impossible, but an uphill battle. It's going to be, it's going to test his gangster and how bad he really want that. So some of y'all going to have to, y'all got people that's going to be tested. Tested for how bad they really want you. And if they put themselves in that 9 cups energy and get lazy, or that 4 cups, like, I just need to rest and recover, they about to miss the boat. Now also, y'all, I'll be honest, you don't want nobody coming to you unhealed, haven't done the work or tried to work or something. You don't want them coming back to you like that. So 9 times out of 10, you would have to let this go no matter what. Because, I mean, it's here. Walk away. Enable patience. What's it say? Stand your ground. Step back and shame. It's like, I can't make it make sense. So y'all take it how it resonates. And you know how I go. You know how I go. If it don't resonate, don't take it. Like, share, and subscribe. You know, like, sharing, and subscribe or energetic donations to the channel cost you absolutely nothing. And it means everything to the channel. And we appreciate you. It helps us go. Like I said to y'all earlier, I will be taking random hiatuses to preserve my energy for a lot of things I need to handle in a good way. It's a lot of transition in my life right now, but it's looking good. It's like once I took a leap of faith, the ground, I didn't know where the ground was going to meet my feet, but it all of a sudden it did. And so I got to get in preparation, I would say, to receive blessings. I have to continue to prep myself to receive the blessings that are coming my way. And ain't nobody strong enough to stop that shit. Nobody. Nobody. Ain't nobody strong enough to stop that. And if you are the one in that energy of getting blessings, trust and believe. This person could look at you with animosity, evil eye, disappointment, whatever it is. It ain't stopping no show for you. So I want to thank y'all. That's right. You said and? I appreciate y'all coming tonight. I'm going to bid y'all adieu. So until next time, whenever that time is, you know, me and Cherry will be back. I appreciate y'all. And y'all have a good night. You up? Uh-oh. No problem, sis. No problem, queen. All right, night night, y'all. Peace.